It seems sense that the first season of Slow Horses was overlooked by some viewers for a show about spies who are eager to redeem themselves. An initial buzz was created by the espionage drama on Apple TV Plus with a stellar ensemble cast, especially with Gary Oldman in top form. So much so that a second season of Slough House was warranted by the streaming service in order for it to fit in with the rest of its excellent catalog. They were right to follow up on their suspicion because the Slough House novel series adaptation received a lot of positive reviews from critics. The bar has already been set for Jackson Lamb and his group of failures pushing for success with a Rotten Tomatoes score of 95%. What lies ahead for them, then? If our interactions with the Slough House staff have taught us anything, it is that patience is a virtue. When will Jackson Lamb, River Cartwright, and the rest of the team be needed again, since sitting still is obviously not their strong suit? Fortunately, we were able to exchange suspicious brown envelopes in a public setting and obtain all the necessary information to take control of the issue before the dogs did. When will Slow Horses Season 2 be released? Just as Slow Horses had finished filming its first season, a second one was already in production on Apple TV+. Reports stated that Season 2 was in post-production and ready to resume after canceling its first launch of 6 episodes for Season 1. That was back in April, of course, and a release date wasn't officially announced until September, when it was ultimately given the go-ahead to return in 2022. The addition of a third and fourth season for the program was also confirmed in June. Apple TV Plus has already informed fans that Slow Horses will return on December 2nd of this year. A top-tier show of this caliber receiving a sequel so soon after its premiere is an unusual occurrence. Additionally, the show will delight us with more than one initial episode, in this case giving us a double bill before going weekly for the remaining 4, as is customary for every streaming provider. Who is in Slow Horses Season 2? The main cast of the program will be back in action in Slow Horses, continuing their remarkable handling of a terrorist threat from the first season, and most likely getting screamed at by Jackson Lamb. The head of Slough House, who has no problem launching bombs of the flatulent variety in public, will also be making a comeback, as will M15 failure River Cartwright, who will once more prod around in areas where he doesn't have permission. Dustin Demi Burns and Rosalinda Lizar, who played Min Harper and Louis Guy and started a covert relationship outside of work hours, are also returning. Along with Christopher Chung's keyboard prodigy Roddy Ho, Saskia Reeves will return as Lamb's sour Pia Catherine Standish. The M15 types who haven't failed like Lamb's flock over the river will continue to sneer their way through another season. Diana Taverner, played by Kristen Scott Thomas, and Freddie Fox's Spider Webb, Cartwright's office adversary, both make a comeback. Current House of the Dragon star Olivia Cook, who played Sidonie Sid Baker in the first season and experienced a shocking outcome when she was shot after 3 episodes, is the only person who is still missing from the call sheet. With that stated, devoted readers of Heron's book series are aware that Sid could not be out of commission permanently and could yet make a comeback, but that information is classified. In addition, there are deadlines that must be handled first. What is Slow Horses Season 2 about? Season 2 of Slow Horses will follow the second book in the franchise, continuing the path of Heron's books from which the show is adapted. With its 2013 publication, Dead Lions, which focuses on Russian oligarchs and Cold War sleeper spies, contains some themes that might still set off emotions. This is because of the nation's recent aggression on Ukraine. This may have been the driving force behind the second season's brisk release, especially given the ongoing war in real life. In terms of additional plot lines, the tale's Cold War connection causes Lamb to become more embroiled in the struggle to learn the truth and brings him into contact with Nikolai Katinsky, who appears to be a former Russian agent. Along with familiar foes, Slough House will also be home to fresh recruits like Shirley Dander, played by Amy Effion Edwards. Since Edwards is no stranger to shady dealings and corruption, her most prominent performance in Peaky Blinders was as Esme Shelby. Expect her to handle Lamb and his squad of fighting failures here as well. Is there a Slow Horses Season 2 trailer? In addition to the original teaser trailer that appeared at the conclusion of Season 1, a brand new trailer for Slow Horses has been released, which makes us even more eager to hear Jackson Lamb's infamous farts once more. The new trailer has case exchanges, meetings on park benches, and characters who appear to be considerably more focused than they should be as they board a public transportation vehicle. It checks all the necessary boxes for an espionage drama. Who knows, though, London's trains are a nightmare. It's wonderful to see that more of the team we fell in love with the first time around will be featured, as opposed to just Gary Oldman's stuffy superior and Loden's dashing hero. The only issue is that getting too close can make losses even more difficult to handle, as espionage novels have taught us. Will everyone this time make it back to Slough House unharmed? Or will a hostile outside force finally kick down the door, killing some of its agents in the process? When Slow Horses returns for a second season on December 2nd, you'll just have to wait and see. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more.